Welcome back. I fell asleep for a minute. I wasn't supposed to sleep, I don't think. I was trying to stay up, but I guess I fell asleep. Okay. It's a mad, mad world we living in. For real. These organizations or these principalities, excuse me, and these so-called principalities, so-called rulers, and so-called high places with a low mind that like to leech on to other people and latch on to their bodies and kidnap people and child traffic and child rape and claim people and claim victims right in the public eye and get support by AI in order to do these weird things because they're dead inside and they can't produce anything. These people that we're talking about, if you're not one of these people, then you should not be offended. Um, if you are one of these people, you should not be offended because it would be the truth. So, um, nobody has time. The way these people are working nonstop behind the scenes, everything like this, you cannot, you cannot be concerned about anything like this. I'm getting heavy that somebody really wants somebody to believe that there's a woman that visits your house or a man that visits your house frequently, like disrespectful, like when you're sleeping or when you're doing something here. Now, also, I got an image I seen this thing said, it was a girl on my Instagram and she said, oh, I I feel like the first generationers that we talking about, the people from like the 1980s that was around me that went off on this little escapade with my finances and with my royalties, with my abundance and royalties. There's a cousin, okay? See, because I'm getting something about like abductions or something like this. But there's a cousin, my cousin Nisi. I feel like they got at least 4 or 5 clones of her or something like this. Um, and I was looking at this image the other day. I was just looking at this. No, I was looking at a video. It was like a little TikTok kind of video that came in my Instagram. And she's like, I don't care. Something my baby, he do like this and he crazy about me. Now, there's something about a Scorpio feminine energy. And every time I think about the Scorpio, the only one that this could be is this cousin Nisi. All right. And her and my Taurus lived almost in this, we all lived in the same neighborhood. But if you look at a triangle, okay, that's why I said yesterday we had imbalance, I think, going sideways. It was laying sideways. But it would be like her house, my Taurus's house, and mine would be at the top of the pyramid. Like if it was a triangle laying sideways here, mine would be at the top of the pyramid. Mine would be maybe even pointing, like if the pyramid was pointing west, if we look at it on the scale of north, position on the scale of north, south, east, and west, my house would be more east. Mine would be west. Okay, so it's kind of like if I look at, me and my daughter went last night and crept out and got some ice cream and potato chips, and so we were looking at the constellations, we were looking at the things going on in the night or in the stars or whatever. Um, hmm. Yeah, so we were looking at those things or whatever in the stars or whatever. So this is just also even making me think about something about some stars or something lining up or something like this. Okay. Um, who was I gonna say? But I think that this is the bully. I think this is somebody. I'm even hearing cherish. It could be some nickname or something. It's something about like the left eye energy. Because when we used to act like we was TLC, I think it's more so this cousin. She reminded me of kind of like a wild child, like Left Eye or whatever, right? But I was just thinking when I seen this video, I was looking at the girl face real close, and I'm like, damn, that looked like that could be a Niecy clone. Now this, her dad would be like the Star Wars fan, like of a lifetime. Like, my dad would, okay, my dad would record lots of, like, I think he used to watch like cowboy stuff, but he also used to watch just movies, horror flicks, things like this or whatever. He just watched the movies. He had the most movies than everybody. But my uncle, his what he would record was more like Star Wars. He was a Star Wars fan. So I don't know. There could be some favoritism or something like this because I feel like there is something galactic about this family. But I feel like because that cousin had taken my destiny and took a couple other cousins and friends with them that would have been jealous of what was supposed to be bestowed upon me, okay, and they wanted for themselves, they decided to. Now these are, now we're not talking about just, no, these are the closest cousins, the people that made, that was around me, that know everything about me, allegedly, right? These would be the cousins and stuff like this that was like my best friend, this that I never betrayed. But I'm guessing, and I don't even think I would betray them if I was in a sense, I don't even think I would betray them if I was in a sense on the other side. I don't know what, like I said, I feel like they defragmented me as the Empress, and they were using all these different portions of me to feed them the creativity, things like this. It's just things in these people that they did not. I knew these people all my life. These are qualities in these people that and I'm not saying that they don't have other qualities. One quality will be good work ethic. They always kept a job. Some of them always had to because they did not have a partner to share at the time, to share the responsibilities of being a um they were single mothers, and I respected them for that. I admired them for that, right? So I feel like too, there's not enough talk about the respect of women. Sometimes that can be in situations where they can be married and they can also be a single mother, where most of the things that um most of they may have financial somebody that helped them with the rent or pay all the rent or something like this, but they are most responsible for all the well-being and everything that has to do with the children. We're talking about families a lot of times where men, and this is something that my dad said to me before. This is like men that think that they could go to 8 hours of work, no matter how strenuous the job be, and they can come home and they don't have to do nothing. They can see you struggling with 5 and 6 kids and they won't do shit. They will just keep on just sitting there expecting for their plate to be handed to them and for you to keep them quiet, and that's just it. Okay? If you want this, you want that, or whatever, you want to go out, a town or something, yeah, we're together and everything. If you want this bills paid, okay. But I don't want really much to do with that. I don't want to hear the crying. I don't want to deal with no fights. I don't want to. So there is a way, okay. And sometimes I used to think that and I know this not may not be true all the way, but like it's a little bit easier if you're not gonna be on the same level together in the household when it comes to the raising, then that's, it could be a little bit more difficult because it's not just what one person say in a single household. Well, my mama said I can't. My mama. They know what the mama expect in the house. The mama this, whatever. Most times she might be stressed that she got to work and everything. Come home, take care of the kids too. You know what she say usually goes. But in a two-person, the children learn how to play against both parents, especially when they know one is involved with the disciplinary actions and one is not. Do you understand how the mother could get burnt out if she is the main disciplinary person in some of these situations? So, you know, but I still would admire these people. But I'm telling you, this is a jealousy, envy, something. It's really got something to do with people having power or some kind of control for a long time in a situation that they should not have had, over another person, where they don't value this person, they don't respect this person's boundaries, they don't. This is like people using somebody as a gold mine, or just a family. Say there's a whole family, but they say, ugh, we don't want that person involved, or it's your, say it's your, it was your reign. These people kept somebody in a mental prison under wraps, while they assumed somebody else's rulership and leader, something that God made for somebody else. Do you understand? They only had to deal with your energy just to keep you around. They letting you know too, right now, that we really don't want, you know what I'm saying? We ready to let you go, or let you have it, or we don't need you now, or something like this, right? But I feel like I beg to differ. There's about to be a shift or something here. This is people that think that they done made it off your energy, right? Or off keeping you behind the rest of the family. This is like, if this is supposed to be a unit where everybody's supposed to be moving at the same time, at the same pace, somebody thought it was a good idea for you not to be. Matter of fact, not even that. They decided to bring your husband or your wife on board and still leave you behind. So when you do find out about this, you'll know how much they don't give a fuck about you. But they're going to play it off and spin it off because they in control of AI and ads and shit that's on your phone. And they in control of a lot of people's minds right now, that whatever they say, go. It ain't no opinions no more. You know what I'm saying? It's what these people think. It's no opinions no more. Matter of fact, we're gonna use the technology, the very technology that somebody's holding in their hand. We're gonna use that to further bully them. We'll never come to her face and say it, that all of us women in the family kidnapped her husband after she activated him with God energy, and we've been passing him around amongst the family, and now he can't stand her. He want to be with us. Do you understand what I'm saying? That we've been taking her children and her doing shit to her reproductive system or whatever like this, because they really don't want our seed like that. They've been populating that right here in the United States, in the industry and shit like this. I don't think they did that with my seed, but I think they did something else that would be more. I don't know. They did something else with this seed. Okay. It's not like it's worthless or nothing like this. I just feel like they overprocess these seeds so they can take over and they could kick me out of my own position or something. But they could have populated the earth with my seed, but in a way where I would never be able to recomp them. Or it's not like in 20 years I'm gonna see my seed on TV, and I'm like, oh, she kind of looked like me, or he looked like me, or something like this. They want to make it seem like I don't produce what's in the seed that's the same thing as me, like in Genesis 1. Right? Because there's different trees, or there's different vassals or energies in Genesis 1, and there's one that produced the seed like as if it's in itself. So that means that you will have children that look like yourself a little bit. The children that I have don't necessarily look like me. You know what I'm saying? Here. Now, did they swap these children out in the hospital and they've been harvesting these children or keeping them trafficked like they've been doing me, or doing whatever this is with my energy? That's weird. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's gruesome when I see the level of debauchery here. Okay. The level of disrespect or something like this, because all I'm doing is speaking the truth. Okay. And these people feel like they are too, but you're not. It's kind of disgusting, especially when you got big names on things. There's something that I woke up to and it irritates me every time. It was a Culver's ad that's on my Instagram, and it's a little Asian girl and a so-called white girl, okay? And they both are holding up these cups. And the cups may have ice cream in it, right? And it's like a concrete mixer or something, right? Now, I just went to Culver's today just to get me some fries, okay? But this is for the last, I think the last week or so. It then came up 3 times. So they're doing something weird at night, okay? Where this ad, it says, we want candy, okay? It says we want candy, but I feel like it's to make somebody feel unworthy. Also, somebody well, I posted some stuff on my Facebook. I'm not going to repeat it here, really. It's already there. What I said. Okay. It could be concerning that you know about this. I know about this kind of stuff, and these organizations are bullying people online that have these major names, you know that the head of these companies had to been already taken over by some kind of entity or energy or something like this. And it's not the same anyway, because the way that these beings or whatever are doing something, they're getting a hold of distribution centers of your eating facilities and things like this to change your mind or control your mind. It's also giving me that energy of girls love Beyonce. I'm thinking about, I don't know, it's something about this energy of, we ain't gonna go there. Yeah, somebody is a king of wands. I guess we have to. So what I'm seeing is even if somebody is a hermaphrodite, or even if somebody is something like this, or somebody also just chose to get some kind of change or something, or also if some of us would have been born some kind of way and they allowed a group of, say in the 80s, there's a group of people that was born some kind of way. They could look like girls, but they had boy parts. Say these people chose to do something to one of those because they knew that that was the real God energy. So they did something like castrated that person, and then they let the rest of them keep their parts. And so it would be aesthetically pleasing to these other group of beings that's on this earth to want to make you feel some kind of way. Could you imagine? I mean, because then you would feel like, oh, wait, hold on. Okay, right now when we're active, or even if these beings are supposed to be a part of this plan, I wouldn't say it's God's plan, but some plan. Okay, do you know how it would feel if all these people are feeding off your energy or something like this, and then you also wake up to realize that you're the conduit of this energy, but these people are using it the wrong way? But you're trying to find out what's the difference, and then you find out that the way that these people procreate, even if these are different alien beings or species, and you may be one of them, they took away your way to be able to connect with people. So say there are supposed to be a group, or it was said that there's a group of feminine people with phallus that's going to come on the earth, and they're going to mate heavily or something like this. But you're the one that doesn't have a phallic. Or when you were born, you're a group of these people, but you were still born like a girl. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand kind of what I'm saying? Or these girls got a hold of you and remove something from you that they remove something from you that you would need to be even able to be on this earth right now and be alert. So say it is a group of women that are automatically something, they change or they alter, like some of the people, I think in Barbados or some of this place right here, where they come out of their mother's womb one sex, but by the time they get to puberty, they turn into a different sex. Okay. This could be hermaphrodite energy. So say all these other hermaphrodites get together and they say, we know that she's king or he's king, and so we're going to make sure that we remove their parts. We're not going to let them know who they are, what they supposed to be doing on earth. We're all going to go do it. Instead, we're going to trap this person, keep their energy, and we're going to all go out and do these things, and then we're going to be revered. Let's build it again without that person, or without God, or without this particular person, right? Or say God knows about these people plans, so he already prepared you in the womb to come out a different type of way, to maybe try to protect you from these type of attacks, or protects you from something. So these people, I think it's something like they think they're gonna win, but God didn't already orchestrated something in some other way where there's no way that these people are gonna win. It's something like this, no matter what they've tried to do, because they thought that they were smart. So God just made you some other kind of way anyway. This is what I'm picking up here. Okay? This is what I'm picking up here. But again, while these people playing, they wouldn't even be in the energy that they in if it wasn't for them dabbling in your energy or watching you and stalking you, looking at your ways, mimicking them. Now these bitches is doing you better than you. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're doing you better than you. They seem to be more well off than you, but they're mentally fucking insane because these are people that have access to what we're talking about right now. They're not responsible or something here because they had access or even some type of surveying over something that was very precious or something that was very sacred, and they decided to try to defile it or do something like this. Say also somebody removed your parts, right? If you have this extra parts or something like this, somebody remove your parts and put it in somebody else so that they can come off as who you are. But if you don't have these parts, it could be like the antenna, like, you know, the little tail or whatever that they have on Avatar that all of them people have or whatever. They all born with it, you know. Like most people are born with a head. You know what I'm saying? They're all born with it and they use it to connect. Somebody cut off your braid or somebody cut off your tail thing or whatever this is. This could also be something in the something to do with your tailbone or something like this. Some vertebrae or something. I don't know why I'm seeing vertebrae on somebody's tailbone. Okay? We got so these people are sick. That's what I'm just saying. Sick and disgusting. Right? It's almost like if we knew that in order for lions to be in the zoo in America or in anywhere in the world in the zoo, first of all, we have to remove their we have to declaw them, okay, which could be a horrible thing to do to a big animal like that or a big cat. You have to remove all of their teeth because we humans are afraid or we want to be able to pet lions and we want to play with them at the zoo. And so we need to take we need to make them weak, fragile, and skinny. We need to take all their paws out. We need to make sure they don't get to their full weight development. We need to make sure that we remove all their teeth. Do you understand? So that people can feel more comfortable with lions that we already have in a cage. Do you get how that would be disturbing? That would be very disturbing. We're gonna remove the whiskers because we know that whiskers are very important for cats. I think to help them keep balance or something like this, or for senses or sensors here. We have balance here. The point is somebody thought this shit was okay. Let's just keep that part in mind. And people are praising this weird motherfucker that thought that that was okay. We're gonna praise something on this earth that thought it was okay to chemically blind someone. Okay, somebody is left-handed here. Okay, I remember that back in the day. Matter of fact, I think this cousin is left-handed. Left eye, left hand. I don't know. This could be something also having to do with hmm. Left eye, left hand. Somebody burned somebody's home. Somebody's on fire. Okay, this is making me think about left eye burning that man's house down because we just had grounding come up here. We got the devil being put in this place underneath the Queen of Wands' feet. Somebody's trying to gauge somebody else at how freaky they are. Like somebody does extra shit during sex. Like somebody does extra, too much. And somebody likes this. And they're trying to kick somebody out of their position because they're not sexual enough. They're not nasty. Like nasty. Or they don't get nasty with everybody. Or somebody doesn't get overly intimate. See, I feel like even if they train two energies here, two of these women, one, you know, one is some kind of way. One was trained to just be a fountain, just to you know, be involved with people, you know, like them or whatever, be involved with them and move on, or something like this. Be turned down by these people and move on. And somebody was able to um accumulate relationships where um it's like somebody's yoni could be better, but they just was trained to just be like maybe a fountain. Okay. And then somebody else, their sexual behavior is really demonic and nasty and grotesque, and they get dirty or they do something. It's something that drives somebody crazy in the bed or something like this, right? Okay. But this person get nasty with everybody. They don't just get nasty with one person. Oh, I just like that one guy and we just got down. No, this person is nasty with everybody. But somebody was nasty enough with that one person that changed everything, the dynamic for you. Where somebody probably think that you could be blinded. Now I want to be, oh, this person is like, oh, fulfilling my fantasies in the bed, you know. So it's not about morals or anything, ethic or anything. It's about something like that. Okay. But say that you're a virgin energy, like, because I feel like fountains can be virgin energies. Okay. That means that you haven't been really touched like a virgin, you touched for the very first time. There's something different about if these two sexual beings were created in a way. There's something about you know what I'm, somebody is like there's partners, right? But somebody is ran through and burnt out because of the measure of, but this is what these people, what I'm trying to describe to you is this is what these people want. This is what they're valuing as what's the best. And this flower has been open for a long time, and somebody's flower is still closed. Like the somebody is something is still it still hasn't even peaked. I feel like somebody's doing this on purpose though too, because they got plans for somebody in the end. But something, you know, and it's not about jealousy or anything like this. It's not about something like this. It's just about somebody is more concerned about the way that the world is gonna go, and worried about if you're doing it like this is how what it's gonna cause in the end. You know, some frantic sexual deviant energies that run around here poking everything or finding a way to attack many people in their sleep and have sex. Somebody is like an addict. Somebody's like a sex addict or something. Right, there will be a difference between a sex addict that gets some kind of receptors or something go off in their head, and they do this, or they get this power drive because they could get these men, they got a lot of money to spend it on them and do all this or whatever like this. And like I said, and somebody is just, it's a natural healing something here. It, um it's not supposed to be free based, but it's something different here. Okay. But again, I digress. That should not, because somebody wants to be either way, should not define if somebody else can progress in the world because of what somebody's doing in the bed, because they found somebody that can turn them on or drive them crazy or that does nasty things or something. This should not be the marker for somebody that is actually still relevant in the world. What I'm saying is somebody's energy is more relevant than both of these people that are trying to pass off this excuse me, both of these people that are trying to pass off this invasive, sexually driven, whatever this is. It's like, how dare you try to act like somebody just shouldn't be on this earth because you're not with them and you beneath me on so many different levels. How dare you? It's not even like, oh, you don't belong here. You're just this or something. You're a small-minded person, and no, it's what you're doing to what you. It's going to be a problem for everyone. These are people that have positions of power or authority in places they should not be. They're not mentally capable to handle it. And when you have these seats what you're doing is going to corrupt things from the top all the way down to the bottom, and then from the bottom all the way back up to the top. Somebody is make it's almost like they're making sure to like fuck up the earth. And it's the problem. It's a problem with me. I have a problem with this. And it's like people on earth should be concerned about this shit too. And I just like at a minute, I just can't be concerned no more. And I'm telling you, what I say, Empress Tower energy, it's a wrap. Once this is done, it's a wrap. Once I'm done, or whatever energy is connected to me is done, it's a wrap. It's like I can't help you if you don't help me. And I don't know, I'm the one getting the lashings across the back or something. So I'm not going to stick around for this shit. I'm telling you that right now. I don't have to, is what I'm hearing. I don't have to. It's almost got me at an odds with somebody or something that's that's in me but higher than me or something like this. You know, nobody said that if you're chosen to be this something that you're going to get those accolades or something like this. It really don't matter. I've never been somebody that seek any kind of validation from people anyways. These people are validation seekers, right? And as long as they are these sexually deviant creatures that are doing whatever this is, this unruly stuff, their secrets are going to be hidden, no matter how disturbing, disgusting. If they involve children, if they involve these things like this, because these people think they can do anything with anybody, whenever they want to, how they want to, and the only person that would have been policing them, these people already made humanity think that you don't need these people around, but they're only showing you what they want to show you. They're not showing you what's really going on behind the scenes. And because you guys, a majority of the people ain't these beings, you cannot see them fully for who they are. You will think, you will fall at these people's feet. You will give them your everything. You will start bullying somebody for these people because you don't know the capacity, the brain capacity that these beings have. A lot of them are forever youngers. So they're probably still looking like they're like 25 years old, 22 years old. But these people are really older than us, older than me, 50, 60 years old or something like this. But they look young, and they're really just still youthful in the mind. They got the mindset of a child or something like this, okay? They can't see. That's why they like children. They've been able to abuse and do sneaky stuff to children for a long time and go unidentified, almost like the Little Monsters with Fred Savage was one of my favorite movies growing up. It's almost like that, okay? How he was this little good boy or whatever, but then he met this monster that had him peeing in people's drinks and stuff. And then, from going partying underground with this person, they had to put the sunglasses on. You know what I'm saying? Because he started to change, and he started to change in this world. But they really did care about each other. They did really have, it was a bond or a friendship that was built, but there was Big Boy or whatever his name is that was over everybody in that underworld. It's almost like that Little Boy Island or whatever, like but they never come back as boys. This could be that energy from Pinocchio, okay? When they're like, oh, but the one thing about it, he's like, we package them up and we send them out to whatever this is, Pleasure Island or whatever. But the truth, he said something about the truth is none of them never come back as boys. So there's something very strange about whatever this is, okay? I mean, this could also be, I feel, if these people are trying to tap into my energy, or they really have to come out of the dark and show themselves to approach me, because all that in the dark shit, you can't do it no more, really, because now I'm starting to pick up, like, hey, did somebody just, oh, what is that? Oh, my goodness. But throughout my life, whatever, if I'm the only female out of these, say they all look like women, but I'm the only one that, that got to live on earth and actually produce or really got to have children or something. So these people was living vicariously through me, um, or something like this, right? Um, I don't know. There's something I was just about to say, but it just lost my mind. Um, yeah, because I feel like some of these people were having, it's like I'm seeing it now, like Star Trek-y kind of energy, and some of these people having like little rendezvous or something like this, and they would get pregnant or whatever, and then find somebody in the world that maybe want a baby or something, and or they do something like this, or oh, we just need to hide this. Like, okay, I'm thinking like two people was messing around behind somebody's back or something. Two females was messing around, girl like beings were messing around with each other, or one somebody was messing around with somebody else or somebody else's friend or something, and they accidentally got, you know, in a situation, and then they stored this child in another person's womb, and then before they could, like, something happened before they could get it out, or with this rope sitting at the top, something could have happened to this person here. Okay. Yeah, in the living room with Mr. Green. Okay. It's something could have happened in the living room with Mr. Green here. Okay, with whoever this strength energy is. Okay. um y'all notice my America card sometimes, and there's red here, so this could have been bloodshed. Al Green, ain't Al Green, there's far too many of us dying. War is not the answer. Yeah, there was some kind of competition going on, but you wouldn't even know about this shit because you not a space. They never gave you your space card or something. Space Jam. Something's being uncovered here. That this person stabbed somebody or killed somebody for these birds, these red birds on his thing. This person blocked this star from shining because somebody was saving you for later, but they was having fun. This is like somebody like, oh, you mean to tell me we've been on the space thing right here? I've been being, I've been trying to be good at work, and I haven't been. Oh, but I can sleep with all these women and everything like this, and my wife at home on Earth or something won't be able to see this. It's like somebody fell for temptation, and they could have tried to kill their wife before she rise to the top and tell this story, or tell, you know what I'm saying? Um, this is like somebody come back from an astronaut, because we had that come out earlier, come back from outer space and go through some background court system to get some kind of justice to take everything from his wife as she was left here on Earth unknowingly by her astronaut husband, but all her family members and friends and stuff on this spaceship that she should have been on, or something like this, or she should have known about this. These people are on the same track with him because they were stealing from you. They were stealing for this person all their life. The man could have just got on board with them, start sleeping with somebody not that long ago, like within 3 years or something. Mm. And they just embrace this person. So somebody put a man, okay? So this is why a certain group could say, "Oh, our Christ is the one that they hung from a tree and then slew," because they would think this is about like mind controlling a mass group of people. This could be why I'm picking up on this Chris Brown energy as well too. Really, these are like space people that got endless amount of things that they are doing, on and off of this earth. These are people that are judging someone that they have been keeping in a mind, in a box or something like this, and saying, well, if you're not gonna live, we're gonna give your life to somebody else. But these are people that have you actually, they have physically or mentally restrained you in some kind of way here. Even whether this is keeping something away from you, if everybody else had this, Everybody else had this envelope that gave them discrete details of what to do next, some kind of credit card or something like this, so they can make their way around. But somebody didn't give you yours, and they got the nerves to look back and say, what are you doing? Now, they might have caught their footing and got rid of that envelope or those note cards by the time they got their standing or their footing, but you never even had a chance to have that. Because these people wanted whatever this is, this energy. And this is what's been hidden. Like, I mean, it's so gruesome. It's so gruesome. I just feel like I don't even know what the fuck we all really talking about, but it's very gruesome. It's very gruesome. Whatever this is, to take away these particular types of rights from these particular type of beings is gruesome. Let's just say when we talk about these lions that have been declawed, not defamed, because they would have all their teeth ripped out. And then also we have to cut off their paws or something because they still can swipe you with their paw and it can be too heavy. So now you just got some stubby little lion thing or something like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? To please some other people. A very graceful animal or something like this, or being, and to please these people, somebody, and this lion is walking around and everybody thinking, oh, this is so cute. If you was the only one in your right mind and you seeing this shit, you would be flipping out. If you seen these people maim an elephant, maim something or someone is in this manner, you will be normally people would. But this is what I'm saying. This new age is having something about desensitizing, dehumanizing people. And a lot of us are still talking about, in relationships and, in the past or what the white man did or whatever. Stop that shit, because you are trying to get away with what you're doing right now. And Africa is secretly almost leading in some type of technology or something, just like China and just like other motherfuckers too. But you don't know. Some of these people know because you involved with it, but you get what I'm saying. They don't really, like I said a couple months ago, they don't talk about. We might know what they do with their women. We might be able to study their culture, or we might know what colors they like to wear and if they got jump high or something like this. But no, what do you mean? What did the lady mean the other day with that video that I put up on my page? That they don't know what he doing in his house. You mean his house with his wife and his daughters and his children? Or are you talking about his house, like the house of Judah? Or are you talking about these houses that they didn't build, the Prince Hall Freemason groups here in America? What houses are we talking about? When it comes to advancements in science and technology and things like this, is we talking about that? A lot of these third world countries maybe be like that because they spend so much time and money and efforts in their other endeavors. That should be a little bit concerning. But not really, because that means that if they would rather people be in squalor or something like this and invest that money, then well, that will also mean that they need a place to start storing people if some of these places are overpopulated. That means that they need you out of the way. We got the King of Pentacles in the upright here. I mean, a Knight of Pentacles, okay? This person was supposed to be bringing you something, but they got knocked off their horse or something here. This will be a positive advancement here. Something was going on, or you was positive advancement since you was 15 or something like this. Okay, somebody's learning a lesson, or now you're learning, or some excuse me, somebody could be going back in time or something like this to try to heal something, because we got healing right underneath that. Like, there could be certain sectors here. Somebody had you in the sector as like a cow, a farm animal, when you were supposed to be amongst the royals, or you're supposed to have another heightened level of something here. Okay? There could be some kind of communication here with this purple energy. There's a lot of purple over here. Okay? Or maybe somebody's saying that this was happening at a different time. At a different time, this is what was happening here. But I feel like they was doing all this just so they can drain you of it. So somebody was using you. Okay, somebody could have been using somebody, knowing that you the only one could get it, right? But once you got it, they drained you. They drained somebody of their energy, stripped away your nationality or something like this, and stripped away your nationality, and started drain you of your energy. Somebody here. This could be a royal here. All these cards right here is purple. Um, Somebody could be telling the story here as to what they've been doing with you, a vassal, something in the likeness of you. What somebody's been doing here, okay? And now somebody's ready to siphon someone else. But that was all you get. Queen of Pentacles underneath the King of Wands. Somebody could be looking for a new one now to siphon. When it's time to go, it's time to go, or something like this. But that's not true, because these people stole this whole something. It's almost like something is about to be starting over or something here, because of what these other people figured out to do to one person, to restrict. Like the world is supposed to be a whole different place right now, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, this murder was so that these people didn't have to give you no money on any realm here. Okay, a Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is somebody that do care or something about something or someone or something like this. So other than themselves. She's normally not a narcissist. Okay. She might be hyper focused on something. So this could be somebody would send somebody in like a true love or something like this, or send somebody that you really cared about, so you can like, oh, I cared about this, or I cared about, like, nostalgic energy or something like this. Okay. To only to like try to get you trapped up or something. But there's evidence here in the living room what Mr. Green did with his rope strength card. Okay. And then again, we got the devil in reverse. So I don't know, the devil could be in trouble, or they could have did this to the devil, or somebody that they called the devil, or what is this called? This person wasn't being a devil when he did this. I don't know. This is what's being uncovered. He wasn't being a devil. Balance. Yeah, somebody was trying to bring balance to a situation, but I feel like somebody else got wind of something. Wheel of Fortune here. In the reverse. It's almost like somebody wasn't being a devil. But there is something burning here. Why is this fire just sticking out like that? It's almost making me think about somebody's ovary being on fire. But we also got this hot something on this devil's butt. The devil is in reverse here too. It's almost like the devil been burning this man's bottom with this fire, and now somebody is getting a taste of this with their own, a taste of their own medicine here, or that's what somebody wanted to appear as. Something like that. Somebody could be trying to look at some kind of, a loving gesture or something that you had to do out of love. Maybe you didn't even want to do this. This is what you was made to do, or you was programmed to do, is to be somebody to help clean up this or do this or whatever. Male or female. Maybe you didn't want to be a fountain, but you know, this was something in your natural abilities or something like this. But somebody's going to try to use that to try to turn you into a devil. Or somebody could have a problem with your body count, or somebody could have a problem with you not wearing makeup or not dressing a certain way, or, you know, doing something, or you're a boy and you don't play sports, or you don't like sports. There's something weird like this that these people try to, you know what I'm saying, use something that like most commoners or whatever are doing that you're not doing, to oust you or something like this. So all around you a good ass person, but somebody say, "Oh, you did this or whatever." Or sometimes when you get mad, you scream. Or yeah, we know how many people you slept with. Or if somebody using some stupid shit like this or whatever to try to demonize you and say, "Well, you have to go to hell because I know that when I was with you, I saw what you did," or something like this. This is somebody. I'm just trying to tell you. Okay. I'm trying to tell you. This could even be somebody that wasn't even your husband or something. When we were in the eighth grade and you were dating me, I went through your Akashic records and I saw that you kissed Bobby Ravenel across the hall, and that's why I'm here to turn your life into a living hell. But somebody is supposed to be the new free leader of the free world or something like this. And this is what the fuck is we waiting for? Because this boy is the commander on the vessel right now on the ship, and this is what he mad about, and this is why the whole world is being held up, and motherfuckers is dying, and people losing their ovaries and their uteruses to motherfuckers right now is because of this shit. I don't even know. Y'all coming over here. This is a whole different channel over here. What the fuck we be talking about? Okay. I can't help it. We do a lot of scenarios as of lately. I feel like I'm stepping out of a shell or something a little bit and trying to describe something the best way. But again, I'm hearing nobody is caring right now because somebody has done mass distribution of things. Things are in your body right now that are foreign, that are connected to some of these tarot readers and stuff like this. They're just acting like they're down and out, or they're just acting like, "Oh, I'm just here, your tarot reader. Yes, I'm thanks for the million viewers." No, I'm telling you, in a minute, these are the people that's going to be running not only this, trying to run this world or run this earth, but they're going to be trying to be running you. It could be already here, okay? Yeah, detachment. And there's somebody else on these spaceships and stuff with these people that don't know this plan that these other ones have. They should be concerned. They should be. It's almost like the big people. You know how at Christmas time at family houses and stuff, it'd be like the big people table and then the little people table, stuff like this. And then there may be something else in between. The middle children always get tossed to the side or something like this. So it could be something in between. Yep, look, what I just say. Interference. This is what's being uncovered with the moon in reverse. Somebody wasn't aware, they wasn't keeping something okay on their ship, tip top shit. It's like God finally, being serious. Okay, let me not use that as an excuse. But this is like a God or a demigod being serious all the time. And then they let loose one time. Pure pressure kick in. They start engaging in some of the folly that the other people been engaging in, and they get lost for a minute. That person can't afford to get lost for a minute, especially if they don't have their rib or their second man or their right hand man or woman or their sword with them. But it's like something about patience too, because either this person misses you or they haven't even had you like that, and the fact that this person they did have like that. Like this could be somebody that's like a supposed to be like a not like a preacher, but like somebody that would be in a monastery or something like this, a priest or something, and they're not really sexually active allegedly. Okay. They taken that commitment to not do this for 10 years or something like this, and they just something happened. They was on, this could be a space astronaut minister or something here, you know what I'm saying, and priest, and something just happened. And this would, it's supposed to be like it would make somebody be like a boy in his very first time. Say this is the only person that's married that's aboard the ship or something, and usually when they don't fraternize at work or something like this. Do you understand? And so it's a long time since this person been touched, probably by their wife a certain kind of way, probably by, so somebody just really think that they in love or something here because of some encounter. So it's like, oh, just yesterday I was with Janet and I really like her a lot, and I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I know you're my wife, but I'll kill you. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like some shit like this. I'm literally seeing this. Okay? And then the other thing that I was seeing is that somebody is an astronaut energy or a Houdini husband energy, but they went on a mission This time they didn't get to come back. Something happened to them on this mission, and these stinking ass friends interfered with something. And this is the message getting to the wife, what would have made the wife could be targeted with a child right now on Earth. But if they had this packet that they were supposed to get within the past 3 years, they would be safe. They would not have to struggle anymore. This is something that this person probably found out about this woman and couldn't tell her, you know what I'm saying, while he was still in this, whatever this is, about who she is or something like this. And these friends, they hid this and they stole this money. And the messed up thing is, this man was on spaceships or something that has something to do with possibly your family. Even if y'all have cross kinship, this was allegedly your family. Mm-hmm. That this person was more surrounded by. And they are the ones that decided not to get this to you. Hangman. Okay. It's off this thing here. It's off the tree. He's thinking about something or whatever this is. We got intuition here. Somebody want to use your intuition. Somebody might want you to use your intuition. No, somebody want to use your intuition. This could be somebody that's like forgot about you after they was brainwashed to forget about you after some kind of program or something. Yeah, we got interference. Detachment in reverse. They don't want to detach, or you don't want to detach. But there's interference here. The hangman is becoming enlightened. He done took himself off the tree. Okay? And he's just standing there thinking. And then there's intuition with communication. So there's something else going on. Something radiant is going on. There might be a baby or something. Or maybe somebody, you know, you guys, this could be something where you're not really in charge here. It's already been written that this spaceman will come down and have a baby with you at this particular time or that particular time, and you don't have a choice. Now they probably should have shared this information with you so it don't come, but something could immaculately happen, and you have no control over it. Somebody could have been trying to keep you blind also until then, because they knew that you would maybe go out and enjoy yourself a little bit because you knew that you was about to be entrapped in this situation, but somebody didn't want to see you doing that, and they knew that they was going to be locking you down with this seed or something. Eventually, in a couple years, you could be there already. Something like this, or it's coming soon. This is what's being unveiled here. So you might be down here like feeling trapped or something like this, but this person is in outer space rejoicing because maybe you know, things haven't been so easy for this person when it comes to trusting women and having a baby or something like this. Like, you could be out of commission from doing anything for the past couple years, and somebody's shocked that maybe somebody told these people that you do something or you can't control yourself when it comes to something, but you've been sitting there just chilling. So there could have been people rooting that you would turn back to going out partying, having fun, or doing something like this, okay? Somebody could try to even put something on you like you were doing something that you were not doing. Drugs, drinking, whatever the fuck it would be for you. Sex. All right, we got the high priestess in reverse that's having to walk away because it was a walk in the park for you. But you ain't really been talking to nobody in no fucking DM or nothing. But this person, you know, they about to have to walk away because they was doing something. Because somebody want to pick what this is about. Loyalty. Is it about this? Is it about who's the sexual counterpart? Because like I said, if somebody haven't been active in a long time, really you don't know if that person is good in bed or if it's all like that yet. You know, you really don't know. You really don't know. It's just the first time, and it's the first time feeling something. Also, the touch of another woman besides your wife or something, or in years or whatever like this. Yeah, it'll be some shit like that. It'll be making you think you in love or something. We got transformation, and somebody planned this shit out perfectly. But see, this don't got nothing to do with your love. This got something to do with a responsibility. Somebody has a responsibility or something like this, an obligation. Somebody has an obligation or something like this, okay? Yeah, we got transformation and the illusion is in, so somebody could have made you step out of the limelight as a, I don't know, a high priestess, or somebody is about to leave this high priestess, I'm about to say hierarchy, something here, okay? There's some transformation about to happen. This might be mentally here. I mean, she about to attack his ass, and the lion is biting him on the thigh. So there's something about to happen here. Somebody could also be going through a transformation where they're going to be altered. I feel like some beings are on this earth for a long time, and at some point in time, they have to go through an alteration, because they may be immortal. Almost like I've been here before, but if your life was full of sin, you're gonna die and come back again, woman or man. Something about integrity here and creation. Okay, somebody might want to do it some way, the right way, or something like this. Somebody could have always had you on a back burner. They could have always had a way to bring you in on something, but they never did because they wanted to seem perfect on earth. But in a higher, I about to say in heaven, in a hierarchy or a higher fashion, they were not. They were not. And so now they put somebody's whole life on hold for 40 years. So just so they can come back, or 50 or 60 years, just so they can come back and now have this life with you. But you didn't get to experience. Somebody got to be aware that you didn't get to experience nothing. It's almost like that's taking it away your choice. What if you could choose a person that would choose you now? Then they wouldn't have blocked you. They wouldn't have did this. They want to share everything with you. They want to fill you in. You know, do you want to start with that, or do you want to know what the fuck they really did right here before you can move even on? Because the only way you can learn a life lesson or something is facing things. Whoever these people is, they don't like to take accountability for something or whatever this is. They don't like to be challenged. Or they like to ask questions or know everything about somebody else, but the person don't know nothing about them. We got something about flow here. And then we got unity at the feet of this Queen of Pentacles. It's in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles don't want it, okay? Somebody want to play? Yeah, they saying play no games, but somebody do want to play. Whoever this is that's hanging from this tree. Because they was being drained of their energy, so they're playing games with you because this is the only way out. Yeah, this person is not being sensitive right now. All right? And somebody needs security, okay? I was watching this movie yesterday a little bit where they went to this dinner party or something like this, and the guy was like being like a brown noser or whatever. And the girl, you know, she might have had a little anxiety, but she knew something was off. Long story short, they should have listened because they was at a house full of cannibals or something like this. And I said, it ain't no way. I'm telling you right now, by the time, if somebody want me to, that's why the queen don't, you know, they might go to other people's palaces or something like this. But like, I think more likely, you know, I'm pretty sure the queen go to different people's places and things like this for functions and things like this. But I think the Queen of England don't got to go nowhere. If she wants to eat dinner with somebody, they going to come there. Well, I don't know about any other queen, but if it was me, you gonna have to come to me. I need my guards. I need my servers. I need my shit here to make sure. This is, people think that is like about luxury or something. No, it's really not. It's really about your safety of your fucking life right here. It's a preserving your life or something like this. It's mandatory. So while these family members might have went through this process and they had to go into protective custody or something, or they had to go into the uh, excuse me, like some kind of protective custody, somebody is supposed to be. This is a different, excuse me, level of clearance here. Somebody might didn't even want to let you go into your life purpose until they found somebody to match you, or until they found somebody to replace you on board or something. Um, this person is already having more ranking and more participation and more something than you ever had in this organization here, or whatever this is. So somebody don't want to be lonely. Okay, they never let you be involved fully anyways, but they don't want you to be lonely. They don't want to be lonely, and so they are They are restraining you from doing something, and they're saying after I'm gone. And the thing is, I don't know if you posted, if you knew who this was, you would want to go with this person. But if they acting like this, you don't. Like somebody is, they want you, but they don't want you. They want rejection. They scared of rejection, but they ain't scared. Maybe this is what happens to these people when they come back from these 20 years something, and they really was thinking about you only or something this whole time. But you know, it's hard to explain what they did, why it's happening like this, what happened. They can't really talk about this, so it could be, there could be something here. I mean, it really can be. It could be also a wake up call as to how this process happens, and that you can do that with some other people, but you fucked up. Even if you was doing this for 20 years, you fucked up when it came to this person. Somebody in their emotions, because they was never supposed to cut somebody out of something. Mm. And so now everybody is upset with each other and mad and stanking about it and everything like this, because whatever this was that they was dishing out or something got you feeling some kind of way, got them feeling, it just, this is shit is going up in flames or something here because of the miscommunication or whatever this is. So this person could be coming in the clouds, want to attack somebody, this emerald energy or whatever here, or 13. Okay, this could be something that happened when you was 13. Somebody could have came and attacked somebody here. This sun coming in the clouds here. She's in this lotus energy, but he's in this boat. Look like he dead or asleep or something like this. Okay, just across the river being. I don't know. Something could have happened when somebody was 13. Okay. So I'm gonna just end the video there. Okay. I'll see you guys later.